It is known. We've put this information out here. Licentia Arms wants to be the sole resource for the night vision community that's on the market today. So let's do just a very impromptu, off the cuff, the do's and don'ts of night vision. So you've got your night vision. You want to use it, but you also want to protect your investment. You don't want to damage it. You don't want to burn it. You don't want to destroy it. So let's go over some of the key things that you need to do to make sure that you're protecting your investment and you get years of great life out of your night vision device. Starting with your batteries. We recommend that you use lithium batteries in whatever device you're using, PVS 14, 31 alphas, DTMVS, RMVGs, whatever it is, lithium batteries. You take out a lot of the risk of them leaking if you leave a battery in your unit. Segue into that, don't leave batteries in your night vision. It's not as much a concern that the battery is going to swell and leak inside your system as it is you inadvertently turning on your device when you don't want to. You go out at night, you're out till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning with your friends, you come back home, you got your stuff, the next day you decide you want to clean your night vision or you're putting it back in the safe, what have you, and you forgot to take the battery out of it. And while you're tinkering with it, you accidentally flip the power switch on and you're in a very lit environment. Now you have a very good chance of burning your night vision being in a lit environment. So just don't leave your batteries in your night vision. Make a habit of it. It takes 3 or 4 weeks of doing something to make a habit out of it. So every time you go out, make a defined effort to take that battery out, stow it away, keep it in a little battery holder. That way you're seeing like, okay, I take one out, now there's 3 batteries in here, I put it back, and I got 4, I know my batteries aren't in here. That's another great thing about the PVS 31 alphas and the 1531s is they utilize the cold weather battery pack. So you don't have to leave a battery inside those units. You simply just unplug it and you're good to go. Now, moving on beyond that is burns. Burns are one thing that it comes up a lot, and a lot of people are really concerned about using it. So they, in a term, baby their night vision, and that's great. We don't want anybody doing anything that they feel is risky or that they could possibly burn their night vision. But we kind of laugh here and say that the more you kind of send it with your night vision, the more you'll truly enjoy your night vision experience. When you are going out, whether it's going out with friends, walking around in your neighborhood, driving, any form of navigating, general shooting, whatever it is you do, you're going to encounter ambient light sources. And everybody always is like, don't, whatever you do, don't look at any ambient light source. And yes, you don't look at them, on purpose or for a long period of time. But guys, night vision intensifiers, they're resilient. We go out and we drive all the time, or we're driving up and down the interstate or driving back roads or what have you for hours at a time, encountering I don't know how many sets of headlights, business lights, signs, no matter. So whether you're driving down a back road or you're driving down a road on your farm, or you're going through a Taco Bell drive-thru because you just need that Baja Blast. There'll be a video about that later. Don't be as concerned about using your night vision in lit environments, but baby step into that, but you want to know the full capabilities of your night vision device. That way that if something truly happens where you are relying your life on these, you know what they're capable of. So what I always tell people is whenever you're going to encounter ambient light, or if you're going to kind of go out and start baby stepping through that, is to just wave over the light source. And depending upon the power of the light source and the distance that you are from that light source, you may see a temporary burn. It'd be like a light gray, kind of opaque line. And if you go a little bit slower over it, it'll get a little bit darker. Now, again, those go away pretty quickly. But don't stare at them. A lot of people have burned their night vision on doing stuff that's kind of dumb. If you can see it with your eye, then especially like something that is lit, a lit entity, if you can see it with your eye, don't stare at it. Not going to say any names, but don't stare at the moon. Just don't do that. So just remember the amount of time that you're looking at it. Keep it short, but also don't feel like you can't use your night vision when there is going to be ambient light sources around. So in saying all that, wave over it, baby step it, see that opaque line, and then you can look at the ground or look around and you'll notice that after 5-10 seconds, that burn has gone away. Now, ways that if you may have put a burn into your tube and you want to know, has what I just did, is it permanent? Well, you can black box it. A lot of people call it the sock drawer treatment, and you can simply do that by taking some kind of like a bikini cap or anything like that and flipping them on over your objectives and leaving your device on. I try to do this every couple months anyways, just to kind of burn out anything that's in there. But with this, I'll max my gain out. There's zero light coming into this, and whenever you look down in there, it kind of looks like digital water. You'll see all this sparkle effect. That is your tube hunting for light. And by doing that, any kind of temporary burn that's in there, it will go away. Now, if you do that for 5 minutes or 5 hours, it's not going to hurt your tube by leaving on for hours on end. People do this overnight all the time. If it doesn't come out after that, it's probably never coming out. But again, that doesn't mean that your night vision won't work anymore. That simply means that now you've either got a black line or a black spot in there, so you'll get used to it. Another way that you can do this, we don't recommend this, to take this kind of lightly, but if you need to get rid of a temporary spot very quickly, you can simply look at the ground and take a IR light, like a Surefire Vampire. You can be looking at the ground and you can hit that light, aiming that light at the ground, and that will kick in your auto gating, and whenever it does that, it'll usually take out just about anything. Another way that you can burn your tubes that a lot of people don't think about, and maybe they do, kind of winging this one, is lasers. If you are using a laser, either visible or IR, and it reflects off of water, a metal surface, like a car door, anything like that, and it comes back into your intensifier, that's going to burn it. It's guaranteed. It's going to burn it. There are LIF filters that are out there. A lot of people don't realize those only protect you against green lasers. And again, the majority of lasers we're seeing in the market today are red in color. So, but again, keeping all that aside, I'm sure there might be something out there that I just don't know about. But going on to the next thing, cleaning your night vision. It's pretty simple. If your night vision has been built correctly, especially if it's by us or another well-known manufacturer who knows what they're doing and doing it correctly, and your system has been properly built and purged, if you get these things and they're dusty, dirty, whatever, you can just run these things under a sink. Just give a nice little wipe off. Before we go into any more of that, we do already have a YouTube video on there on about how to properly clean your night vision. So instead of me going down that whole rabbit hole, make sure you check out that. But again, you can simply just wipe them off, but especially watch that video when it comes to your glass, because you can easily scratch your glass if you don't take the necessary steps before trying to clean these. But for exterior dirt, dust, and debris, just run them under the sink. And again, just make sure that 100% they were built correctly and they're purged, because they will be water rated, so you have no concerns in doing that. What else do you need to know? So batteries, burns, cleaning them, guys, that's kind of it. But if I can leave you with one thing, use your night vision. There is nothing that will ever replace tube time. That's what we have always said. Go out into the field, go out and use them. Whether it's just sitting in the backyard looking at stars, or looking around, or you're walking around a property, whatever it is that you're doing, the more you use your night vision, the more comfortable you'll get with your night vision, and then you'll really see the true capabilities of what night vision can bring to you, and no matter what you're doing. Whether you're hiking in the woods, whether you're driving a UTV, no matter what it is, snowboarding, skiing, riding four-wheelers, it doesn't matter. Like, you can use night vision for just about anything at dark. Even more fun things. You just gotta be creative with it. So, because again, just make sure you take care of them. But if you have any questions, do not hesitate. Shoot us an email, drop us a call. We will get you squared away with any information that you need. And if you're looking to get into night vision, give us a call. We always have amazing high-spec tubes in stock that we can get built up into whatever system and whatever configuration that you want. And we'll get you out there running, but we're not just here to sell you stuff. If you buy a unit and you have questions, give us a call, shoot us an email. We'll get you squared away. Until that, stay safe. See you out there.